Acid rocker. Acid rocker. Acid rocker.
May I have your attention, please? May I have...
Nah, that's real. Keep it on West Coast, because I feel like cats don't show us the love out here. Dago, putting on for the town. Tell me about it.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the post-university esports stream. If you don't know who I am, I've been here a lot on the Rocket League, and my name's Chixxa, at Chixxa_RL on Twitter, and I'm happy to be back and casting more Rocket League today, this time for NECC Week 5 Rocket League for Post Purple. We saw Post Orange win earlier tonight in 3-1 fashion, dropping their second only game in both the EC and NECC. So they are just on an undefeated streak. That team is all riled up and ready to go. But on the other side of things, Post Purple, they need to win games. Currently 2-3 with a 9-10 game record. They also have a forfeit win. Their opponent tonight, 2-3, WPI White, I believe. Yes, that is correct, with a 6-9 game record. I'm going to transition over to the game, which it did pick up. Good stuff. And I'm excited to see if Purple can come on top tonight. I know they're working right now on their comms, on really gelling as a team, vibing as a team, and not getting down on themselves. It's something that I think Orange does so well and has really focused on these past couple weeks, and even though they're undefeated, they just seem to get better week after week after week. CaCo, Lunova, and Swish on the side of Post Eagles Purple. WPI White with Vash, Mr. Macaroni, and I'm going to go with Wrath. I don't think it's Wreath because it's an A. Lunova starting it off for Purple. Gets a really nice shot top left corner, and that placement could not be any better. Gets set up by Mr. Macaroni Man himself, really losing that ball and giving the opportunity to Post. So really great job for them early on. This kickoff by Swish just beats it out quick, and just like that, bang, bang. Post Purple has two. It's a really fast kickoff. Impressive. If Atokad's been working off kickoffs, so, you know, huge pat on the back to him. That is difficult to do. Wow. Really impressive overall. CaCo here. Right off. Kickoff will find a touch. It's like everyone, difficulties finding control. Lunova sends it away. Here comes Swish. Quick little tap. Follow up off the side wall. Does not go through. Lunova. Touch toward midfield. No follow up there. Wreath from the side wall. CaCo to the back wall. Gets a nice shot off his own follow-up, and a third goal for Post Purple here. This ball really needs to be challenged by WPI White. The challenge by Vash comes way too late and really doesn't point towards the ball, towards the car coming in. Missed opportunity there for the side of WPI. to have a 50 or a save or really anything to prevent that goal from happening. Lunova looking to continue the pressure. I think someone newer to this team who has made a difference and I hope continues to get better. Staying on the offensive end. Off the corner, Swish is there as well. We'll keep this ball on the orange half. Follow-up shot is on target. Lunova coming in, but saved away by Vash. CaCo comes off the sidewall. A little bit of a touch on target. Mr. Macaroni saving it on the goal line, but follow-up shot by Swish is on target and good. Atokad does such a good job of telling these post teams to stay offensive, work as a team, connect with these passes, and you see attempt after attempt after attempt come out of both post purple and post orange. They are so really good at executing on the offensive end of the field, and getting that advantage in goals and offensive pressure really leads you to success. A couple of bumps here in midfield. CaCo able to come through and set up that play, finish it off after the bump from Swish. And this is a team that you see is excelling and working together. Just, you know, a little bit in chat, there's a pep talk from Atokad, pep talk a little bit from me and from Orange when everyone was gathered together, and we all got really into that mindset of how to play a Rocket League game. It comes down to communication and working with your team. If you can't have fun, vibe, gel, get hyped at all these goal moments, I'd be hollering in chat if I was purple right now. 5-goal lead. It's absolutely some of the best Rocket League I've seen them play, and I'm certainly hype for them. I mean, I guess it's my job to do so, but it's nice to see that they're succeeding. As for WPI White, I really haven't seen too much success out of their end. I always point to the same things. Manage your defense well. Find rotations out. Find and make sure you contest the ball upfield. Don't give your opponent opportunities, because if you give them too many, chances are eventually you're going to run out of boosts. They're going to find a way to score. Bumps, demos, 50s, whatever it is, mess up your opponent. If they're working as a fluid team, that's what you need to do. And then, of course, take every advantage you can. In this league, specifically at this level of play, I believe we're in like Champ 2 range, you're going to get a lot of mistakes, a lot of missed touches, just everything and in between. Take advantage of every opportunity that you can get your hands on. There's going to be a good amount of open nets, a good amount of times where that ball is just waiting to be taken. Take it. Take the risk, take the chance, and continue to learn from it, because you can only get better. Even the highest can get better. CaCoShUkO's touch and shot just off the post and out in that corner. Follow up here for WPI White, just off target to find their first goal. Swish coming on through. Wrath. Lunova able to finish from Wrath's touch, and that's taking advantage of a mistake right there to perfection. That touch for Wrath should not be going middle field. It should be going out towards the opposing end, and neither of his teammates are ready for that sort of touch. So Lunova takes it as a pass, uses that pass to perfection, and finishes it out. Really good job for purple to take advantage. Normally, this is the type of scoreline I expect to see out of Orange, but I am very impressed overall with their performance. Lunova pass to CaCoShUkO. Looks to get over. Vash here will get over this net. Open finish here for Lunova. This will be the 7th for post purple, and I think they do a pretty demanding game number 1, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna stay hydrated, make sure I don't lose my voice. So gonna go in and give that tick mark to the side of post, because they have earned their victory. And let's just take a quick look at the stats, because I am overall really impressed with what purple was able to do. Total of 15 shots to 1. a single shot coming out of WPI White. And I mean, if something isn't glaring me in the face, it's glaring me in the face. You need to shoot more WPI White. That's going to be the way to get past posts. In addition, defend. Defend, defend, defend. Again, I'm going to do the stats. 7 goals, 5 save, 15 shots total. That means just 3 off target for post purple. Really on point. The accuracy was there for the team. The play style change was there. The passing, everything that I'd expect them to do and more. Making those adjustments as a team. Really, really good job that they were able to come out through so well and make those team adjustments. I am overall impressed, to say the least. I thought I'd have a little bit more to break down for them, honestly. Normally there's a couple mistakes that I could see that I'm sure Atokad would talk about, but there really wasn't anything that glared out to me, and I think they should take that W. You know, don't fix what isn't broken. Recreate your play the same exact way this game. And if they can have that success, it'll lead them, I think, into a good remainder of the NECC season. But for now, let's see if they can continue the momentum that they have created for themselves. Bounce towards midfield, Lunova. Can't catch this one, but can follow it up off the corner. This one actually center. Lunova trying to push it on in. Down. CaCoShUkO waiting patiently. Will just stall this ball. Lunova a good demo and swish to take over. Off the side wall, looking to follow up. Can't do so. Lunova looks out to get the pass to switch. Really good vision. Backboard touch. I think both of them a little bit too far forward. Spacing, certainly something to work on. But no problem, no big deal, because they don't get penalized for it. Shot here with no boost for CaCoShUkO. A double commit, though. This is where comms come very important. Again, not penalized for it. WPI really needs to take advantage of those mistakes that Post Purple are making, because they are occasional. And if they can just find a way to capitalize off of them, then there comes that first goal for WPI White. But otherwise, we haven't seen that first goal yet on either side of the field. It's been denial for Post Purple. Lunova's touch, that isn't good. Don't ever go towards the center of the field. Mr. Macaroni can't get it there for WPI, and this one cleared out. CaCoShUkO, great turn. This one up and over. I was not ready for that cut. Really cuts it really sharp. Gets it on target. Finds the goal. Impressive play. Really great job by Purple. Starting it off strong, holding on to that momentum. We'll see if they can recreate with another goal. Lunova trying to find that read. This one left for CaCoShUkO. Swish, shot, on target, in, goal, good. Great job by Post Purple to find that touch. A little bit of bumping. Actually, 2 players bumped. Only Vash is left back and with not much boost, I think, to get to that ball in time. So Purple finds a way to get another one. Great changes, and even if it isn't 7 goals like last series, it is still enough to give yourselves a good lead. This one bounces off the corner. A misread. Swish. Still gets credited with it, even though Lunova's there, because it ends up being an own goal. Panic. Panic setting in for WPI White. Oh. Off kickoff. Nobody will go for it except for the side of Post. You can tell WPI just having a hard time adjusting and maybe getting again that mental block that we talk about so often when you make mistakes or you're against teams that are a little bit more mismatched in talent and skill. Swish off the backboard. Lunova looking to come in. It is a double commit, but WPI, we'll see if they're ready on the transition. Lunova able to take the ball. Sidewall. Looks for a pinch with Swish. Can't get it, but gets the shot on target. Mr. Macaroni able to find a touch. Follow up. Shot for Swish won't be on target. Lunova able to come in and extend the offensive pressure. Swish. Sideball. Some bumps from Lunova, but CaCoShUkO back. Taking his time. Will continue to take his time. Tries to send it center, but can't do so. Vash off the corner. A quieter game for sure. Vash's shot off target, and the follow-up isn't there. Lunova. Swish. Or CaCoShUkO. Can't find it here either. And he'll go back towards the opposite end. Lunova, you're making me nervous with those touches. Just always, please keep in mind, if you have the ball in your end of the field and you are facing your net, do not touch it. Put it towards the corner. The corner is the safest place in Rocket League. Not a hard corner touch, since it'll just back towards the middle, but it's almost near impossible to make a negative angle shot if that ball is in the corner in Rocket League. Please, safe touches, people. Lunova, though, able to continue pressure. Swish can find the follow-up, and Post Purple will find their fourth in game number 2. Really great pressure again coming out of them. They've found success on the field, and I think overall this is the most success I've seen this team really have. Really good job. CaCoShUkO looking to extend pressure. Possibly get a 5th for Post. Swish shot just wide. Unfortunate miss. Backboard. A little bit too high for Lunova. Vash can't touch. Mr. Macaroni looking to come through. Same with Wraith, but nobody finds the touch. 0-second mark. Which means 2 game lead in this best of 5 in NECC for Post Purple. Again, 11-1 single shot for WPI White. Really, really tough game for WPI. I think they just had a really hard time on the field. Finding those shots, finding potential. I don't know. It's hard. I don't know WP White as a team, and you know, poor Wraith only had 10 points that game, which means he only touched the ball 5 times. I think this WPI White team is a little behind. They need to kind of find their footing and work together as best as possible. Since Post has been working really hard as a team, Purple in particular, to get that teamwork going, to find success in the field, and right now, that skill difference is just hard for White to come through. We'll see if WPI White can find a way to score early in this game. Wrath, we're going to continue a touch here. CaCoShUkO looking for that doink shot. Will not come through. Sends it off towards the sidewall. Mr. Macaroni, shot on and saved away by Swish. Swish can continue pressure upfield. Mr. Macaroni looking to put it to the side, and a follow-up for WPI White. Looks like no follow-up touch there. Lunova, the 50. Swish with some time. Misses this one. CaCoShUkO as well doesn't find the touch. And Lunova takes control for a time being. Waits for the pass here. Tries to capitalize and can't get that shot on. Follow-up shot for Swish. Lunova can take it over on the goal line, and Post Purple. First goal in game number 3. Continuing their momentum and style. Overall, really good shot. An opportunity for them. They find success on the field. find success as a team. And the changes for WPI White, I'm just not seeing. They can't seem to contest in the air. Couple of misses there on that ball. Leaves it a little stagnant. Vash hoping to continue it upfield. Cluster in the corner. Lunova again putting it in front of the net. I think that's a habit as he gets higher that needs to go away. Something that could cause, again, a lot of problems in the future if your opponent can penalize on it, but able to transition upfield nonetheless. CaCoShUkO getting another shot for post. Swish following up off the corner. Vash with the save. Shot here for CaCoShUkO, and it is on target and good. Another one for a post. Purple, they'll get 2 in this game number 3. Look to tie this game up in a bow. End it all in a sweep, as they've been just dominating this series so far. A good kickoff win for them. And just patience for this ball. That's all Post Purple really needs to have this game, is a ton of patience. They don't need a rush because they'll tend to get opportunities. Mr. Macaroni finds a save here. Patience is CaCoShUkO. Another shot. Swish looking to finish it off. Lunova now coming on in. Follow-ups. Just enough for Post Purple to stay on the offensive half. And I think a double commit there may leave it open. Mr. Macaroni looking for the flip. Gets a demo. The net should be wide open. But the finish, not there for WPI White. Set up field. They will look. Swish shot up on target, in and good. And with 2 minutes and 9 seconds left, Post Purple finding their third. Really great pressure for them. And the transition upfield is good. Impressive changes being made for them. Nova shot. And you know what? It goes on in. I wasn't ready for it. I couldn't tell if one of the 3 back were able to touch, but it just seems like they may have messed one another up. And it's unfortunate because WPI White is just struggling on the field right now. I haven't seen them really have any success. They haven't scored a single goal yet. They haven't had that runaway opportunity. CaCoShUkO off the sidewall. Wrath, a good 50. Lunova, though, looking to transition upfield. Swish and miss. Lunova at a boost. A 50 here, keeps it on in. CaCoShUkO, the beat in the 55th goal for Post Purple. I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough in this sense. There was so much there, but a good placement on that ball and a good 50 leads it on in. Minute 26 left on the clock. Still so much time in this game number 3, but 5 goals. I think it's just too hard for WPI White to come back at this point in time. So much lead, really, for Purple that they've created for themselves, giving them a ton of buffer. A demo here for Lunova. Swish has also changed his car, but kept the same decal and wheels every single game. That's impressive. I don't think I'd be able to change my car that many times and still play Rocket League. But at least he's having fun with it, and I can tell this Purple team is certainly a lot more vibing than we've seen in the past. They're enjoying themselves. They're getting their goals. We'll see if they get another one here, and they do. They find their 6th. The success is there for this team. They have a ton of potential down the rest of the season for ECAC and NECC. Whiff Wizard. I don't think CaCoShUkO's whiffed too much today. You need to change that tag, in my opinion. But wow. Really impressed. 2 W's on the board for Post today. Both in orange and in purple in Rocket League, which is really impressive, as I said again. I'm going to change the score to 3-0 because they're definitely winning this series at this point. But I think it's nice to see the success that Post University's Rocket League teams are having at this point in time. I think it contributes to the players taking the time to scrim and create that bond with their teammates, as well as, again, Atokad, who I've mentioned a ton of times today, who's been putting in the work to coach this team. And they, I think, have been taking every word he says and really utilizing it to their advantage. Before, Post Purple was struggling a little bit more, but I think this is a dominant win for them, this NECC Week 5 matchup, that shows this team is on the better end. They're looking and moving forward and doing really well. 2 shots for WPI White that game, and it ends up being 12 for Post Eagles. I am impressed again, and I'll say it again and again and again, with both teams today. They played really admirably. They worked together. They had a good time. I think they vibed on the field. All that and the bag of chips. Overall, I'm really proud of how the teams have come far. Because the seasons, they're wrapping up pretty soon. We're going to be in playoffs soon, and then the competition just gets better and better. But as for next week, tomorrow, Post Eagles Purple has a game at 8 o'clock. On Wednesday, Purple and Orange have games at 8. Possibly Orange may be working out different times in Purple, but they'll have games then. And on Friday, Post Purple will have another game for NECC. So ECAC, ECIC, and ECC. Lots of Rocket League left this week. And as always, I'm on the Post U Esports channel. There'll be tons of other games as well. I know we do Super Smash, we do Valorant, we do all that jazz. So stay tuned, of course, if you ever need any of that. But that is it for me today for Chixxa. I will certainly be back around probably next week. Tomorrow possibly for more Rocket League action. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see everybody around soon. Thank you guys, and good night.
Drugs can do the same. Blood in the wind. Is this what we created? Where have we started? Did I lose my mind? I'm up against a wall.